Welcome back students to the next video. I hope till now you have completed this first step or the part of only drawing. What we are going to do next is we are just gonna use our shading pencil, and of course I have already told you that what kind of shading pencils you should use. Accordingly I am teaching you. First of all, what you have to do is just to illustrate or give a details to your binding. Here you will create straight lines from the beginning and take some bottom part and create the lines from the bottom also to show the light here, because it's round, to the light should be there. That's why you will leave this part to create as tint. Here also what you will do is shading like this. You will leave the middle part here. For a tint. Next is, as the binding is round, you will create round checks like this. Strokes should not be too similar, but the strokes are closer to each other. Similarly, from the bottom side, you will cover it like you did from the upper side. Like this you'll complete the binding sides, and of course this area will be completed. You will show some checks because it's a piece of cloth, so you will definitely give the similar texture by your shading. Like this. Now I've told you earlier also what you have to do. Just take an earbud and rub it little bit just to merge your shading. Proper lines should not be seen while you are shading a particular thing. with the same pencil, what you will do is just create a darker line here to divide between the round part and the front cover of the book, like this. After that, what you will do is give a shade to the pages. Create a darker line here, given a specific amount of curve here. Here also what you will do is, to show the pages, give a little bit space and strokes of your pencil should be as much straight as you can create. Like this. What you will do next is the last while shading, if you have spread something, you can erase it, and because it is just behind, a little bit shade should be here also. Next step is, this is your object which lies upon the book. Show the shadow. You will use this technique of shading. Again, the similar merging point, you will merge it with cotton. You can take earbud also, like this. It works better than a cotton because it isn't very bad in spreading the blackness here and there. Wherever you want shade, you can use it like a pen or a pencil. It gives merging to the specific amount of pencil or an area. Like this, you will give a shading with 6B. Start shading on an apple because it's round. Just keep your strokes like this. Of course, the end should be little bit darker, and you have selected that the flash is coming like this. So somewhere in the middle you will show or give a place to your tint. I'm just turning the page according to my convenience. I hope it's visible to you. As you can see that in the middle I have given straight type of strokes, and here the strokes are becoming round, and from this side the roundness should be in an opposite side. So this pattern you should follow when you shade on a round object. Okay. By these lines, decide first the roundness of your shading and then fill it like this. It will be easy for you. This is the easiest method you can use for shading. If you get confused that how much roundness you should create while shading on an object which is round, so you can use this technique. Filling is very simple. You will not have to think much on it. That's why I am doing it. Now what you have to do is just fill the gaps and give the same roundness to your shading. This is the part which is behind it. So according to this, you will give shading to it, round, and the strokes go outer. Similarly here, roundness should be shown and the strokes will go outer to the opposite side. What you have to do again is just merging. Take an earbud, rub it gently, and give your strokes a merging. So with this is the first step of shading or second step of your drawing. I have only worked with 6B here. In the next step we will work with 12B shading. Okay, so first complete this, and after that I will give you the guidelines how to use 12B. Thank you, students.